From Fit Body Bootcamp here with your 3 to Thrive. Today we're going to talk about 3 things that you can do to get back on track and get your head back in the game. So the other day I was actually listening to a podcast, and the guest on the podcast had a PhD in something called positive psychology. And he brought up a theory, it's called the self-determination theory, and I thought it was really fascinating. So that's what inspired this video, and I just wanted to share that information with you today. So to understand the self-determination theory, he created an acronym, C-A-R, CAR, which makes perfect sense considering your body as your vehicle through life. Should be fairly simple to remember. C is for competence, A is for autonomy, and R is for relationships. So let's start with the C and what you can take from that to help you move forward and get back on track. A lot of people don't start something or maybe fall off because they don't feel competent enough or they don't feel worthy. And so what can you do is, A, you can hire a coach if you don't feel competent, like you don't feel like you have the information or the know-how to do something. That's a great place to start. You can fake it till you make it. A lot of people do that when they're talking about their professional lives. Or I find that visualization is a great technique if I'm nervous about doing something. I like to lean into fear. So when things are uncomfortable and I'm a little bit nervous, I lean into it because it's the only way I know to face it. And oftentimes I use visualization. I see myself reaching my goal or improving from doing these things that I'm afraid of. So that's competence, and you have to believe that you're worth it. Autonomy, you have to do something for yourself. It can't be something for someone else. It needs to be for you, and you need to understand your reason for doing that. So one of the things I would love for you to do today is ask yourself, when you realize your goal, ask yourself why. And then continue to ask yourself why until you realize that you're answering yourself on more of a subconscious level than a conscious level. So if your goal is something tangible, it's really important that you understand that an emotion is usually tied to a tangible object. So it's not necessarily that you want that new car, but what does that new car make you feel? There's an emotion there. Is it status? I don't know. That's for you to answer. And then finally, relationships. We're going to say R is for relationships. That's an easy word to remember and understand. And we have this need to fit in and this need to feel a part of something. So it's very important that you surround yourself with like-minded people, people that are working towards the same goal as you, because they're going to support you, and you will take on the habits of those around you, whether it's good habits or bad habits. There's a stat that says if your friend is overweight, you have a 50% higher chance of being overweight yourself. And if your friend's overweight, it's 25%. And that's simply because when you surround yourself with people on a regular basis, you will pick up on those habits. So make sure you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people working towards the same goal. We do that at Fit Body Bootcamp. We try to foster a very positive community and culture to keep our members motivated. It's very, very effective. We have a challenge kicking off on Monday. We'd love for you to join us, jacksbootcampchallenge.com, or you can call us at 904-232-8700. We'd love to help you. I will post the link in the comment section below. And then, of course, if you have any questions, just reach out and let me know. Thanks.